Hello, and thank you for joining us. In this presentation, we're going to be talking about document lifecycle reporting with your documents inside of Box. Now, you're probably wondering if you should be watching this video. Well, here are a couple of questions to help you get to that answer. Do you need to track actionable dates on a contract, when they expire, renewals, these kinds of things? Do you need to see a list of contracts with actionable dates on a regular basis? So every day or every week, you want to see a list of these contracts that have these actionable dates. Do you want to be able to share a report of contracts needing attention? In other words, be able to send to your team a list of these contracts that need certain actions taken on them. If you answered yes to these questions, well, it probably makes sense to watch this video. So let's get started. Here we are in the Document Lifecycle Reporting application. And of course, the objective is to be able to report on documents inside the repository. Now, down the left-hand side, you see a set of criteria, metadata, that we can use. Obviously, this is out of the box, but based on your solution, we may add or remove certain fields. Now, let's start out with, from a department perspective, looking at legal documents, and perhaps you want to take a look at non-disclosure agreements, and of course, those that are in review. From here, I'll hit Create Report. And these are a list of documents that, of course, satisfy our criteria. Across the top, you see client name, then document type, the owner of who's reviewing it right now, the due date of the review, the days outstanding, which basically means for the last 16 days, Adam has had this document for review, and of course it's due 10/31. The status, of course, in review, and of course expiration date. Now, these two are not specified because they're new contracts. So they weren't already in the system, they're brand new and just showed up. These three have an expiration date, which means they were already in there. Now they're in this list because a notification parameter was set that triggered the review of the contract. That way we can assure that we review it before it expires. Now, over by doc type, you'll see a hyperlink here. If I click on the hyperlink, it takes me to the document. And of course, I can hit the details piece if I want to look at the metadata and so forth. And based on my rights, I'll be able to edit, open, do what needs to get done. Again, based on the rights that have been provided to me. Now, if this is a report that I want to share with other people, maybe in a status meeting, okay, or give other people just an update of what's going on with those in review, I can hit Export to Excel. What's also nice is I can store that report in Box. So let's go off and hit Export to Excel, and I'll say Open. And from here is that Excel spreadsheet. And of course, as you can tell, this is really an export of what was on the screen. Okay. Having said that, you still have the link as well. So if I want to click on these links, if I send this Excel spreadsheet to somebody for them to look at, they can click on and it will give them a preview of the document. So they can go right there. And of course, it assumes they have access. So if you give them the spreadsheet and they have that link, but they don't have access to the document, it will not give them the document. So security will be maintained. Now, if this is the kind of report that you'd like to have happen every week, every day, every month, a recurring report, if you will, you can come over here and hit Save Report. And the idea is you can enter the criteria for what that report will generate. So show me all the documents where the notification date is the next 7 days before today. You can give it a name, other sorts of criteria you can see, and you can say how often it happens. Again, daily, weekly, monthly. The idea here is on that given day, week, or month, it'll automatically generate that report, drop it into a folder, and then based on the notifications that are set up for that folder, it'll automatically send people a notification with a link to that spreadsheet or report. So that way, people automatically get updates when a report is ready and can take a look at those documents that are in review or whatever your criteria happens to be. So here we are in Box, and of course with the Document Lifecycle Reporting folder, below you'll see 3 subfolders, Reports, Clients, Drop Zone. If I go to Reports, and I go to Weekly Contract Status, remember earlier how I generated that report, said save it into Box? Well, it's saved it into Box. And here it is, again, those hyperlinks still working. So somebody who accesses your link, brings them here, they can click on that hyperlink and take them straight to that particular document. And of course, the metadata is the criteria that was used to generate the report. So the name, when it was run, any criteria that was entered, so people can see not just the report, but the criteria that was used to generate that report. So what did you learn? Well, you learned you can automate the notification of actionable dates in a contract. You can easily see a list of contracts requiring attention. And you can share that list of contracts with people automatically and on a regular basis. In other words, be able to have that report of contracts expiring, renewing, whatever, automatically created, dropped in a box, and of course that notification being sent out to everybody so they know what they need to do. So, what are your next steps? Well, it's time to reach out to MicroStrategies so we can help you like we help our other clients.